So good morning everyone, let's continue our discussion. Today we'll talk about between, we'll start with between. Okay. Now between is used when you want to check if the value that you are looking for is present within some range. For example, maybe you can say, I want to get the list of all the employees whose department number falls from, let's say, 20 to 40. Right? When you when you have a range, like you don't want to say select star from employee or where department number in, and you really don't want to write 20, 21, 22, dot dot dot. You don't really want to write it not from 20 to 40, right? You just know that a range, you just know a range, and you just want to make sure, you just want to search if the value that you are looking for falls within a particular range. So if it falls within a particular range, then you'll use between. Okay. Now when you say between 20 and 40, that means from 20 onwards till 40. Okay, that's the use of your between. Okay, so let's try to check this example. So I'll share my screen and we'll go ahead from there. Now, look into this. This operator is used to retrieve range of values from a table column. And this command is also called as between and operator. Why? Because along with your between, you will also be using and. Okay, along with between, you're also going to use and. So let's give this a try. So look into this. So the syntax goes something like this: select star from the table name where column, whatever column you are actually trying to query, okay, between from value or a low value and high value. Okay, from and to values. For example, if you see, list down all employees whose salary is between 3,000 and 5,000. Okay, who earns somewhere in the middle of 3,000 and 5,000, which means I'll get those employees who are making 3,000. I'll also get those employees who are making 4,000. I'll also get those employees who are making 5,000. Okay, now let's give it a try. So I'll just go back here and let's start from here. Okay, so I'll say, let's start from employee where cell between. You'll not say salary is equal to, right? You'll not be using that. You say cell between 3,000 and 5,000. And let's run this query. Okay, and you see you got the list of all the people who are making who are earning somewhere between 3,000 to 5,000. Whatever you have given, that would be filtered out. Okay, now if you say I want to get the list of all the people who are making from 1,000 to 3,000. Right, now if you see, you got the list of all the employees who are earning in that range. So you'll also get people who are earning 1,000 if it is there. You'll also get the people who are earning 3,000, right? And you'll get the list of all the people whose salary falls within this range. Okay. Now, out of curiosity, let me do this. Between 3,000 and 1,000, will this even give any output? No, it does not. Okay. So make sure that your low value is here and your high value is here. Okay. If you just change the value high to low, it does not give you any output. So let me also put this up here. Okay. I'll say don't give high value and then low value. It will not fetch you any record, because that's not even the syntax, right? What you're trying to do is not even the syntax. So you should not expect it to run. So the problem with this code is you're saying between 3,000 and 1,000, right? So it should always be low to high and not high to low. Okay. Now let me try something like this. Select start from employee where e name between A and C. Can I do this? Will this even work? Let's see this. Which means I'm saying I want to get the list of all the employees whose name falls between A and C. So let's see what do we get out of it. So I can see I got A, B, right? Clearly we do not have a C, and hence we got only A, B. Okay, let me increase my search. I'll say A to D. Okay, we got more people here. Like just a minute, A, B, C. So looks like when I said C, I did not get this C, right? So let's check this again. We got only A and B. We got only A and B, right? And let me say D. We got C. Okay. Let me say F. We did not get any F. Probably nobody is there. Let me say G. Okay. And probably it would give you F as well, right? So looks like this behaves little different when you use it with what string character, right? When you say A to G, it gives from A to F. See this, right? So it is giving you from A to Z. It is giving you from A to F. So let me put a note here. I'll just say Control X. I'll say note. In this case, it gives you the list of all the employee whose name starts with A or B, not C. Okay, not C. When you are dealing with characters here. Okay, so similarly, if you say A to G, it gives you all the name that starts with A, B, C, D, E. Right? I was trying to write comma. Okay, now here, this works little differently, but I want to be very honest here, guys. You are not supposed to use this between for string matching. Okay, there are some other approaches. We'll see that when we talk about string functions. Okay, but you're actually not supposed to write it like this. Okay, now let's move on. Now we might have also come across is null and is not null, right? So this can be used to check if a column is null or not null. For example, let me go back and update my employee table. Okay, I'll go back to my employee table, and I can see that in the employee table we have few commissions with value, few commissions with null. Okay, in that case you really don't have to do this update. This will not update anything, right? But we have already set this commission to 1005 in few cases, right? So if you want to just undo that, you can say update employee. I want to set my commission to null where the commission is 1005, right? And this will make sure that we get our previous data. So once it is done, just say select star from employee. Okay, and if you see, we have got couple of folks whose commissions are null. We have got couple of folks whose commission is not null, right? So if you want to get those lists, right? So the best way would be use is null or is not null. We have already seen that, right? So for example, if you say, hey, I want to get the list of all the people who are making some commission, who are getting some commission. So you would say select star from employee where commission is not null. If you want to get the list of all the people who are getting some commission, so this should be your query. Okay, if you want to say I want to get the list of all the people who are not getting any commission, then your query would become, so if you want to find out the list of all the employees who are not getting any commission, your query would become this, right? So all these people are not getting any commission. Okay, now Can I do something like this? So start from employee where commission is equal to null. Will this work? Will this give me still this 11 record? Let's see this. Okay. So if you see, I did not get any record back. Right? My query looks decent, but I did not get the query the result back. So your null you should not check with equal. Okay. If you want to check, for that you have option like is null or is not null. This should not be used. Okay, so I'll also put this point here, and I would say I'll write a comment here. Won't work. Okay, so when I say won't work, that means it does not work. You should not use in this way to get the list of all the people whose commission is null. This is not the right way. So you should prefer these two approach. Okay, now let's talk about like operator. So like operator is used for pattern matching. Okay, when you know few things about the data, but you are really not sure of the exact value. So if you are not sure about the exact value, then you should use a like operator. Okay, so I would say it is basically used to search string based on character pattern when you don't know the exact value. Okay, so like operator supports two special characters which are called as wildcard characters. Okay, so whenever you're using like operator, you would basically be using two operators. One is your percentile, the other one is your underscore. Okay, now percentile actually represents group of character you want to search, and underscore means single character that you want to match. Okay, and the syntax goes something like this. So let's start from table where column whatever you are trying to check out for like, and you write your pattern here. What kind of pattern you write, that depends on your requirement completely. Okay, now let us see what kind of pattern can be used. For example, let's say your query is list all the employees whose name starts with A, right? That means I know I want to get the list of all the employees whose first character is A, but I don't know about the remaining characters, right? And I'm even not sure of what would be the total length of such characters, the name. Okay, so what you can do is you can write a query like this. So let's go back here and we'll say select start from employee. First, let's try to run this code. We got this. Now I would say where name means ename. Okay, you say like, and you're saying it would start with A. You know that it would start with A, right? And after that, you don't know what it would contain, right? So you will say percentage. Now here percentage means can go to any length. Okay, so I'm not sure about the length. I am only sure that the first character would be A, and I'm not sure if the remaining character would be what, and I'm really not sure of the length also. Okay, so in this case, if you see, what I'll get is I'll get the list of all the people whose name starts with A. See here, I got two people whose name starts with A. Likewise, if I say I want to check those people whose name starts with B, right? I got only one. Let me say whose name starts with F. I got only one name, right? So likewise, this can be used. This like operator is used along with this percentage, okay, or underscore for matching. So in this case, as I said, like you are trying to get the list of all the people whose name starts with A followed by anything else. Okay. Now let me change my requirement a bit. I'm saying list all employees whose second character is A. I don't care about the first character, but I care about the second character. Okay. Now in that case, you would write a query like this. So let me first run this query again. Now, see here, I got two people, right? I want to write one more query here. Let me say, what if I do something like this? If I write A followed by, see here, I got one, two, three, I got two people. So the first guy name is Alan. One, two, three, four, five. Five characters. Second guy, one, two, three, four, five. Five characters. Right? So let's say if I write here one, two, three, four, five. No, four. Okay, because A is the first character. Let's see what is the output of this code. This also gives you the same output. Why? Because here one underscore means one character, and we really don't know what is the one character. Here you are saying A followed by four characters. That means these two people again, right? So this will also give you the same output. Okay. So let me put one more question here. I would say list all employees whose name starts with A followed by four characters. Those four characters can be anything. So if this is your requirement, then your code would be this. Okay, so here you have four underscore. So I'll just put a hint here, four underscore, so that you do not get confused. Four underscore plus A, that gives you total five. Now let's change our requirement a bit. Okay, and now I would say I want to list all the employees whose name second character is A. Second character, not the first character. Okay, so now my query would go like this. So you'll say, let me copy this as it is. Right now your query would change here. Now the question is second character should be A. Right, what about first character? First character can be anything. Now, can I write the percentage here? Something like this. Will this work? Yes or no? Okay. So this would not work. Okay. Why? Because when you say percentage, that means I don't know how many characters would come before it. Okay. So it will match. It will match C C A B. It will also match this pattern. It will also match C A B. It will also match this pattern. So when you know that you want to get only those people whose second character is A, then you should say, okay, I don't care about first character, okay, because underscore represents only one character. So you should say, I don't know about the first character, it could be anything, but then the second character should be A. Okay, and then I wrote percentage, that means after second character, I don't care about the next character. I don't care about the length of the other characters. It could go anywhere, but I'm strictly looking for those names where second character contains A. So this should be your query. Okay, so let's run this code and see here. We got the list of all the people whose second character is A. Check it out. All these people have got second character A. What should I do? You have to tell me, okay? What should I do if my query is get me the list of all the employees whose third character is A? Whose third character is A? Now select star from employee where employee name like underscore A. So the question is, I want to find out the list of all the employees whose third character is A, right? That means I don't know what would be my first character. I don't know what would be my second character, but I know that my third character should be A followed by whatever comes. Okay, so my query should be like this: double underscore 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 A. So let's try this and see if we have any such people. Okay, if you see, we still have people whose third character contains A. Okay. Likewise, do I have anything for fourth character? Let's see. No, we don't have it. Okay. So that's how you are supposed to write your query. Okay. So let's jump back to our discussion. So list all employees whose name third character is A. Note, we have used two underscore here. So you will say underscore and underscore A, because the first two characters I don't care. It can be anything. It could be 1, 2, it could be star, star, it could be anything. Okay, but my third character should be A. Okay, done. Now let us try to do something like this. List all employees who have joined in December. Okay, so let's copy this. List all employees who have joined in December. Let's first say, so let's start from employee. Okay, now I got here all the employee details. Now see here, I'm saying who have joined in December. Okay, so that's the question, right? Now look into this particular data. Okay, by this data, what I can sense is it is in which format? Check it out. Year hyphen month hyphen day, right? Check this format, or maybe check this format, year, month and day, right? So the format is year, then dash, then month, then dash, then day. This is the format. How can you say that? Because here at the last part is 20, and 20 cannot be a month, 20 can be a day, right? Which means these are format DT, right? And the second last, this 0 to 12 are what? Month format. Okay, and what I can see is, I can see that 12 is there. That means 12 denotes December. Let me go back. Join in December, so you should say year 12. Okay, so if you see, this 12 is what? This 12 is basically your month, right? So looks like it starts, January is denoted as 01, okay, and December is denoted as 12. This is what I can see here, right? Now what I can do is, I can write my query like this. So let me, I'll comment this code right now, and we'll do it again. Okay, so see here, hire date, this is my hire date, like, and I would like to put an expression here. What is that expression here? The first four characters are what? Year, right? So I don't care about this first four character. I would say the first four character can be anything. Dash, 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 dash. That means for placeholder, it could be anything. It could be ABCD. I don't even care about it. Okay. Now there is a hyphen here. So let me write a hyphen. Hyphen would come. Okay. And then this character should be 12. This character should be 12. So I would say 12. And then followed by anything. That means percentage. Now I don't even care about the length. I wanted to target this particular portion, this 12, this 02. I wanted to target this area. So I said that part should be 12, and I don't care about the rest half of it. Okay? Even you don't really have to write your underscore. You can still write. I even don't care if I have anything here. So I'm saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 character, I don't care. Right? So I wrote 5 underscore. And then I care about this 12. I should get 12. And then I'm saying after 12, whatever comes, I don't even care. Right? So your query should be something like this. Let's run this code and see what do we get. See here, we got the list of all the people who have joined in December. Right? So this should be your query. So this would also work. Right? As I said, even if you don't write here, even if you say underscore, this would also give you the same output. Same output. Okay, now list all employees who have joined in 1981. So now your query would become like this. Let me copy this. So find out the list of all the people who have joined in 1981, right? So now you'll say like 1981, and I don't care about the rest, right? So you can just say 1981 percentage. So I got the list of all the people who have joined in 1981. Okay. Now you can also use escape character if your data itself contains percentage and underscore. Let's see that example. So now the question is, what if my data itself contains either percentage or underscore? Let me do what? Let me insert a query like this. So I'm trying to insert a record into my employee table. I don't care about the other values. So I'm just interested on inserting employee number and employee name. Okay. So I'm saying insert into employee number, employee name, values 2001 and S underscore Gimere. That's my name. Okay. So let's say insert. Done. Let me say select start from employee. Done. Now I got this guy. I got a new record here. Now if you see, I have got underscore here. In the data itself, I have got underscore. Right? Now I want to match this guy. Okay? So we'll do that. Okay? Now what if I do something like this? Check it out. So if I write a query like this, select start from employee, where employee name like, it would start with S. So my question is, I want to get the list of all the people, okay, whose first name starts with S and followed by anything, right? So if I write a query like this, then I'll get the list of all the people whose name starts with S. So let's say run. See here, I got the list of all the people whose name start with S. But what if I say underscore? If I say select star from employee whose name like S underscore percentage, what do you expect out of this? Now when I do this, okay, let me run this query, I'll get the same number of record. Why? Because here I'm saying that should start with S, okay, started with S, and here I said underscore, that means any character can come, I don't care, right? So any character can come, I don't care. After that, I wrote percentage, which means after that, any more character can come, right? So I would say, if you have written it like this, or if you write it like S percentage, it would give you the same output, correct? Correct? If you just say S underscore percentage, or if you just say S percentage, that would give you same record, because here underscore means after that I need one character, and everybody has got one character. Okay, but now my question is, I want to get strictly Suraj this record S underscore Gimere. Right? Now for that you need to do something like this. You need to use a escape to get this special character data. So let's try this out. Now see here. Now my query would become like this. Select start from employee where ename like S question mark underscore percentage, and I'm saying escape question mark. What do you mean by that? Let's see this. Now the meaning of this is, we have said escape question mark, right? So that means this question mark was given to represent underscore from the data. Okay, which means whatever character is followed by question mark, you should not treat it as a wild character. Now it actually gives you S underscore Gimere. Check it out. Okay, how did it give you S underscore Gimere? Because as I said, you are escaping this particular underscore. You are saying escape question mark. That means whatever is coming after question mark, the next character after question mark should not be treated as a wild card character. Okay, and because of that, it says, okay, I'll get you the list of all the people whose name start with S and underscore followed by percentage. Okay, this is how you would be writing it. Okay, now note, question mark is not a fixed character here. No, and it is just a placeholder. You could have used any other character instead, as shown below. So let's try this. You may feel probably this question mark is a fixed value or probably a syntax. No, you can still do something like this. You can say select star from employee where ename like s star underscore percentage escape star. The meaning of this is escape my star. That means after star, whatever comes, if that is underscore or percentage, you should not treat that as a wildcard character. Okay, so which means this would also give you the same output. Okay, now let me try some other character. So let's see if this works or not. It still works, right? Which means this question mark or the star or this slash, they are not a hard coded value. You can write anything, literally anything. Okay, you can literally write anything. So you're just saying escape this. That means after this character, whatever is coming, underscore or whatever, the immediate character, don't include that as a wildcard character. Don't consider that as a wildcard character. Okay. Now let us try doing it this. Now let me say I want to insert one more record. This time let me have, let's say insert into employee values 2002 as underscore underscore cumulative 2 underscore this time. Okay, now let me do a select star from employee. I got 2 underscore here. Okay, now let me write some query. Okay, now first let's check this example. What if I write this? Okay, so we'll check all this example. So I wrote select star from employee where ename like s slash underscore percentage escape slash. Now I'm saying escape my slash, right? So when I'm saying escape my slash, that means after slash what do you have? You have underscore, which means don't include this underscore in your search, which means now your query would be s underscore followed by anything, and this underscore is no more a wildcard character. So what you can expect is you can expect to get the list of all the employees whose name starts with s underscore. In my case, I would say I'll get both the record. I get both the record. Why? Okay. So when you write this code, this will actually match both the queries, right? Because as I said, you're saying it will start with S, okay, then followed by underscore, which should not be escaped, followed by underscore, which is not escaped, and then percentage, which means after that, I don't care what it comes, right? So it'll give you both. Okay. Now, what if you want to say, no, I don't want to get both. I just want to get only second record s underscore underscore. That means there are 2 underscores, which means you have to escape 2 times, right? So you can do something like this. Select start from employee where ename like s, okay, and you're saying question mark underscore because there are 2 underscores, right? And you're saying escape question mark. That means whatever comes after this question mark should not be treated as a wildcard character. Now the meaning of this would be give me the list of all the people whose name starts with s underscore underscore followed by anything. And this underscore is no more treated as a wildcard, right? Which means it will exactly match the 2002 record and will give you only 1 record. So you can expect only 1 output out of this code. Okay. Likewise, as I said, your question mark is not mandatory. So this will also give you the same output as underscore 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 cumulative. right? So let me also update it here. I would say this would give me only one record. Sorry, this will give me only this will give me both record. Gives both record. Okay, I would say s underscore gsimre s underscore gsimre. Okay, and I would also write the below code gives you only one record, that is s underscore gsimre.